Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video is gonna be on Azami. Now the big idea or the big playstyle that you guys want to have when you are playing Azami is you want to make it very difficult for the enemy team to be able to push you efficiently. Like they're gonna have to deal with your Azami barriers to actually deal with you in a lot of positions, and that's how you want to play her essentially. You want her to be very annoying for the enemy team to have to either use utility to clear out your zombie barriers or play in like a way where like the zombie barriers get you kills in particular, and I'm going to show that too later on in the video. But the main playstyle that I wanted to show from this first clip is kind of like the fortress playstyle, where you kind of put a lot of your your zombie barriers just in places where it's just like very annoying for the enemy team to be able to actually push you. So like for example right here I have a clash playing in my bakery double door for cafe. I'm going to be setting up my Azami barriers instead of Baker here, and all I'm trying to do realistically here is just make it really hard for enemy team to actually be able to push me in this position. And so what you're going to notice here is I have barbed wire in front of my clash here. This is just so that way he can back up if he needs to, and he can also sit there and shock the enemy team. And then all we're doing is slowly working up our little fortress that we've got inside of Baker here. I'm not really focused on peeking in this position. I'm just kind of trying to see how the enemy team will react, if that makes sense. And it's not like a flashy playstyle by any means, but like what the enemy team really needs to do to actually be able to take bakery in this position is they're going to either need to push behind me for small bakery, or they're going to need to push for bakery double through my clash and just charge into this. But how do you charge into this? You know what I mean? That's the problem here. Now they do floors behind me, but I'm going to be able to use one of my Azami barriers to actually re-block off that angle. So now it's once again, it's just we're right back where we started. They don't have like a good way of actually getting into my fortress setup here, and it's not about the kills, guys. It's more about like the idea of having like, look at this position. What do they do about this? You know what I mean? They haven't done anything to stop me. They do end up killing my clash with a nomad, but here's the thing, right? Is all I have to do in this position is I just have to reposition myself to, because think about it, I shot 3 drones over by that last Azami barrier that I set over by the white cabinet right there, and then I rotated originally back to my first Azami barrier, and I'm going to be able to swing off of audio for anybody walking into the bakery double door, get myself a free kill on Twitch. Last 3 guys, for context, are actually pushing whiskey because they end up chalking this push in general, just because, like, you know, what do you do? How do you clear this out? You know, nobody used any utility to clear this out, so this is kind of a dead push. They're gonna have to rotate their push, and the one thing that I've noticed is that if the enemy team has to rotate their push, and this happens a lot to my team as well, is whenever you have to rotate a push, usually that means you're probably losing the round. So that's the idea with the fortress playstyle, is you want to force the enemy team to change their playstyle or the push that they want to originally go for. Next up, we're going to be over on Outback. Now, this stack that I was playing against is a stream snipe stack, so this round is a little bit more obnoxious than it should be. However, the one thing that I want to talk about with this clip in particular is the Azami placements that I go for in this round. Is I'm going to be doing a lot of Azami barriers that are simply just to give me some kind of advantage. Like right here, I have one of my Azami barriers placed on the picnic doorway for piano, and the idea here is that I peek over the top of the black boxes underneath my Azami barrier, so anybody that tries to push through picnic is going to end up giving me a free kill. Now right here, the reason why I'm running out is because the guy that's actually on the balcony that I end up killing, he got on his drone for the hallway, which tells me that I have a free kill for that run out if I go ahead and send it right there. And then what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to put in a Azami barrier for the yellow stairs walk up, so like for that hallway in particular. And the idea with this is just to slightly change the hallway, if that makes sense. And like that's the other like playstyle that I kind of want to talk about with Azamis. You want to alter the map in some type of way. So like for example, in this position I have the piano Azami. This gives me advantage for piano. I'm going to block off game's doorway in this position. Now the only main thing that they really have in this position is like a default wall push or a yellow stairs hallway walk up, right? It turns into a 3v3 position. For context, most of the enemy team is pushing the dorm side, and the main thing that I want you guys to understand is that in this position, the only gap realistically that's going to happen, it turns into a 3v2, the only gap that can really happen in this position is if somebody goes and walks up the yellow staircase, which is why it actually ends up happening right here. One of my teammates dies because somebody walks up the yellow staircase. I'm going to go ahead and zombie over the doorway, a doorway inside a laundry. This is just to make it like kind of awkward. if they do manage to kill my Wamai, it makes it awkward for them to push into laundry at that point. Now right here I'm going to try to Azami off the top yellow doorway for my Wamai, and hopefully that would allow him to escape. Unfortunately, he keeps ego challenging and ends up dying. Right here for context, I'm getting audio that Dokubi is in my hallway here, and for context that Dokubi, like I said, these guys are stream sniping, so my play here was to sit here, wait for audio of this Dokubi pushing up, and then I would swing him and get myself a free kill. However, since he's stream sniping, he actually walks through the yellow hallway and does the play that I was going to go for, where he sits behind my Azami barrier and then waits for audio of me swinging, so that way he can get a swing onto me. Now, unfortunately for him, I end up just straight up ego challenging into him and just collecting myself a free kill on him when he tries to crouch into me. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my Deagle. By the way, guys, the Deagle is a fantastic weapon. It's a double body shot gun to get a kill. And then right here, we're going to go ahead and play a nice little off angle. We're going to reposition our angle from our left side of that piano to the right side, so that way we can avoid the stream snipe. And then we're going to go ahead and get a free kill on Buck and secure the round through the rotate. Now, next up, we're going to be over on Oregon. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys. Normally on Oregon, I would like to do like this fortress type of playstyle where I set up like a nice little like setup play for myself. But unfortunately, we're down 0-3 in this game, and it doesn't really feel like my teammates will be able to win if I stay in the site. So I decided that in my best interest, if I actually want to try to win this game, I'm going to have to try to go for some kind of aggressive roam. You're going to see right here, this Blackbeard ends up getting on a drone in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and walk out, get myself a free kill onto him. And then we're going to go ahead and rotate up the main stairs here. I'm going to start setting up like a mini fortress. I'm basically setting up an Azami setup here where I can try to get like a nice little pixel angle for anybody like on the balcony, for anybody trying to like prone peek into trophy, if that makes sense. Right here I actually get audio of this guy that is the gridlock. He actually just repels into armory, and I get audio for it, so I'm going to go ahead and get myself a free kill on to him. And then for context, nobody's going to actually push me for this balcony. They are going to drill me like heavily, but they know that they can't really push into this, because otherwise I'm going to get myself a free kill off of their feet, or just like I said, if they do the prone angle, I'm going to get myself a free kill. Now right here I actually get audio that Ash is trying to walk up my main stairs here. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm actually going to double Azami my doorway for top armor right here. And the reason why is because when you only do one, it creates this slight like angle right here. So I decided that I needed to put 2 down, so that way he can't actually just walk into my zombie bear and just peek me. Because long story short, when you do one of the zombie bearer on a doorway like that, it creates this very slight angle onto the doorway. So if I'm playing close on it, he can actually swing it to actually get 1 tap on me. However, what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to rotate back to sight off of his Ash charge onto it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down an Azami bearer. But this is just a fake, so that way I can actually ego challenge into the Ash. Because he's going to see me putting down a Azami bearer and get like a false sense of security, which allows me to basically swing into him and collect myself a free kill. Now, unfortunately, right here, I'm going to mess up, and I'm going to end up selling my body, but it is still a 2v2 position. It actually turns into a 2v1 position, and then what's going to end up happening is that my teammates are going to kind of work together. I want to say they're working together, but they're probably not, I'm going to be honest. But long story short, they are going to go ahead and secure the round. My Warden's going to go ahead and challenge this guy and get the last kill, and we secure the round right there. Now, next up, we're going to be over on Nighthaven here, guys. And the important thing that I want you guys to understand with this next clip is this map in particular, this bomb site in particular, is what I should say, is a bomb site where I feel like Azami's are really, really, really strong, in my opinion. Because one of the things you guys can actually do is, you know how like the default push for this map is like people pushing through IT, maybe they push through connector. But long story short, one of the things that you can do with Azami is you can block off the angle from IT to pillar using one of your Azami barriers. Now, I have another Azami barrier set for the Aqua double door. It's on the doorway though for sight, and the reason why I do it like that is because you can peek over the desk a little bit to kind of create this weird off angle. You can see it right here, and this angle is actually really hard for attackers to contest, in my opinion, because the only thing they can see is your body, or like your chest in particular. So it's really awkward to like know, like, to take that gunfight for an attacker perspective, but it's really easy for you to take it, because if they crouch, you're going to get a free headshot, and if they're standing, you just body shot them back, but you're going to, like, be able to see them easier than they would be able to see you, if that makes sense. But, and then we put our last one on the IT doorway, and the reason why we're doing that is so that if anybody pushes in for the balcony or the warehouse door, we're going to be able to swing and shoot their feet on their walk-in. Now right here, there's going to be a Finka that tries to walk up off a drone. Now I believe the reason why I was able to get such a free kill on this guy is because I believe he didn't think that I saw him when he when I was shooting at the drone. So when I swung back into him to basically get the kill, he like just wasn't expecting it very much. So I ended up getting the free kill right there. And then the one thing that did happen directly after killing that Finca is they got rid of my Mira for warehouse in this position. So the thing I need to worry about here is a potential walk up for Aqua here and hitting me for the double door. And what's going to end up actually happening is there's going to be an Ash for context that's going to full sprint up my staircase, but I'm going to end up getting audio for it. So I'm going to be able to essentially guarantee myself a free kill. And I believe my reasoning, or Ash's reasoning for believing that this is free, is because he probably droned this out beforehand and saw this Azami barrier here. So he probably didn't think that he needed to like re-drone it again. Now right here I'm going to go ahead and make this weird pixel angle through this mirror that they opened earlier in the round. And I'm going to go ahead and collect myself the last 2 kills that were pushing through IT and warehouse, because this is the only place that they can actually like physically peek me from. So I'm going to be able to just pre-fire through the little gap that I make and get myself a free kill on both of them and secure the round right there. But anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for the main commentary that I wanted to do with Azami. Like I said, your main goal when you're playing Azami is you're either going to want to be creating like weird one-way angles or advantage gunfights where you put the Azami barriers like over doorways and then playing for when people peek at crouch and you just basically have like slight advantage on them. The fortress playstyle, or like slightly altering the map like how I did on Outback, where I like kind of make it more difficult for like the overall walk up, and then I play off of that walk up in particular for free kills. Now unfortunately, like I said, during that Outback game they tried to do it against me, but in an ideal world I would have swung and got myself a free kill during that Outback clip in particular. But anyway, that's gonna pretty much do it. Like I said, I'm gonna leave you guys with some extra gameplay clips here for you guys to enjoy for Azami. I have a big goal of trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It would help out tremendously if you guys could leave a like on this video and subscribe. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!
IT. What's IT command Aqua? IT command Aqua. You're holding cross, right? Oh. Killed Ash. I think they have command control now. I don't think I can stop it unless one of you guys can. Still holding the command bridge though. This guy run in? What the hell? Okay. Is it just only command? Are they both there? I think they are. I think they are. Wait, maybe not? Yeah, they are both there. Yeah, one guy's planting, one guy's covering. On site.
No way I'm the only one who can see something there. That means there's one actually holding actively. Why is he slow walking? What's the point of this? Fake plant? Talker, bro. What are you doing?
Camera in position.
Try to get through that. Keep up position.
Pass diffuser.
Loading new
I'm
magazine.
playing Azami, I forgot. They just opened dirt.
Keep our strikes through. Deploy
Drop the
barrier.
3 roamers, bro.
A bomb has been located by Op.
Blitz rushing through
Swapping mag.
oil. They're smoking me out. I'm gonna need help here probably.
Okay. I'll get on to him.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's gonna rush it. He's gonna rush it. It's a blitz. I won't be able to help you right there. I killed him. We're good.
Barrier active.
Kobe!
Oh, dirt. Shit.
Oh,
Forgot.
you got me dropped. Pretty sure you dropped.
Yeah, I think so too. One got oil, one got dirt. Oh, these guys are so annoying. I need help from fucking Kyle, bro.
Nice. Kyle's just sitting in the fridge. Walked in. Okay, mannequin
One Op
dead.
4 remaining.
Last one's sound call old pit.
No, I lost it. Oh,
Nice,
Kyle got
Kyle,
it.
got
Thank God, Kyle.
Mission successful.
Thank God. Thank God he finally.
'Your location has been compromised. Five
Try
seconds
to
to
get through
insertion.
that.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
This got dropped
Keep our
immediately.
barrier is
Nice.
activated.
Good stuff, Zach.
Spotted by hostiles.
Killed
Fall back.
Ace. Oh, chalk it. I'm injured. I'm dead. Full shortsies, deadsies. I think that was still worth it.
Barrier deployed. Gotta reload.
One Op 4 remaining.